long day at work, running the place. It's as nice to come home and geek out to some Star Wars. So, Star Wars? Star Trek in this case. So, welcome everybody to the Geek Lab, and let's cracking with this. I've already taken the banding off the box and accidentally caught sight of, one of the ships, so I think I've got an idea what both are now, because somebody let it slip in the group the other day what one of the ships was. So, okay, okay. So, today we're going to be looking at issues 48 and 49, and we have a new binder. Woohoo! They tried to sell us this fancy one, and then they just give it to us in the box. Oh well. Anyway, right, let's look at issue 40 of the 8. Clean the desk. Which is Armoured U.S.S Voyager. Yes, not just any U.S.S Voyager. This is the Armoured U.S.S Voyager. I like to call it Vega, like in the film, but I'm just weird like that. Okay, so on the front, sound like Mr. Garrison then. Okay, children, something like that. Anyway, Armoured U.S.S Voyager, class Intrepid, modified 2378, length 343 good old Earth meters, defense ablative generator. Yay, an ablative generator. Got 5 of them in the cupboard. Sort of. UK $9.99, Australia, New Zealand $20, Ireland €15.99, and the US $20. So why did they charge $1 more than in Australia? 1 more cents. Weird. Very weird. Okay, me hearties. Well, I'll stop the accents now. Let's zoom in. I decided not to use the visualizer for this one because it's not good enough quality for this one. So let's still using PCBs, but that's for a different subject. If you've not seen the visualizer video, look down the list and you'll see what the visualizer is all about. Okay, anywho. Armoured U.S.S Voyager, Intrepid 344 meters, Dex 15, Warp 9.975, modified 2378, weaponry, transphasic torpedoes, Captain Janeway. That looks like it's been pixelated out, doesn't it? That's weird. Doesn't look like, yeah, looks like we're pixelated out. Armoured U.S.S Voyager. Thanks to Admiral Janeway, the U.S.S Voyager acquired defensive technology that shielded it in a layer of armour. The U.S.S Voyager's defensive capabilities were greatly enhanced by an ablative generator, a device which caused a thick layer of armour plates to unfold around the hull. We're going to have to see the episode where this appears. That's a bit interesting. In effect, it was similar to the ship wearing a suit of armour, although it did not slow Voyager down or make it any less manoeuvrable. Okay. And there she is, wearing her ablative generated armour. And that's a phone. Woohoo! Alright, data feed. Karath, a Klingon specialist, invented a chronodeflector, a device which allowed for time travel to any location in the galaxy. Admiral Janeway secured a seat on the Klingon High Council for Karath in return for the device, but when he renegade on the deal, God, I can't read today, Janeway was forced to steal it. And here we have a look around the vessel. Aft torpedo launchers, upper phaser array, auxiliary defector, warp nacelles, impulse engine, defensive shield grid at the back, the engine intercooler, Be like a radiator. Ventral phaser strip and forward torpedo launcher. Shuttle bay doors. Aft sensor platform. Impulse engine. Main deflector. Defensive shield grid. Okay, oh, what's up? Ventral phaser strip. It's got phaser strips up the yin yang. Face to face with the Borg Queens. Alice Krige and Suzanne Thompson, the two actresses who have played the Borg Queen, talk about their experiences in the role. I always found her hot. I did. I found her hot. Strangely sensual. Okay. Borg. I wonder how many laughs they had making this, where she's touching him up and all this, and yeah, there you go. Laugh. Have a good laugh. So, nice article on that, which you can read at your leisure should you decide to purchase. And back here, I'll show you the next ship before we get to it, shall we? So, looks like she's got green snot coming out of her nose. Not the best picture ever. Does. Green, oh, come here. Just how the light's caught. Makes it look like she has green snot coming out of her nose. Bad choice of picture, Eaglemoss. Nah, give me a laugh though. Oh. Okay, so that's that. And on screen, first appearance, Star Trek Voyager Endgame. Only appears in the one episode, which is the last one. There we go. The Klingon. So long ago. Klingon scientist Karath seen in Endgame was portrayed by Vaughn Armstrong. The actor is perhaps best known for Star Trek fans for playing Admiral Maxwell Forrest in Star Trek Enterprise, but he is one of the franchise's most prolific guest stars, portraying 12 different characters in 28 episodes over 4 separate series. Right, so I don't want to see that before it's time to see the real thing. And today's guest magazine is the July 1982 episode edition of Television. Yours for 80p originally. 47 pics, something, one of those. And the back door. Shall we have a look at the ship, boys and girls? Yes, let's do that. Why not? That's what we're here for. Where is it? There it is. Are you ready? I've not seen it so far, and nice box. Actually, this box looks as if it's it looks worn. Does it? Looks like scratch marks and stuff on it. Anywho, there's our ship, and it looks okay. It's like a bland version of the Voyager. Let's get the bugger out, shall we? Yes, let's get you out and judge you for your artistic and quality values. Okie dokie. Comes the top, and there's the ship itself. Well, I'll put it on the camera. There is the vessel itself. It looks mean, doesn't it? Oh, what happened then? No. So I thought it got movement then when I touched. Right, I'm just going to move the lights here. We have lights in stereo, so it's nicely lit up for you. So, right, where should we start? Let's start with the top profile. There we go. There's the top. Looks good enough. No damage. Everything's good detail. Nice. And then we can have the side view. Yes, that's a classic Voyager. Sticks its nose up in the air. That's good. I like Voyager. Bottom view. Yeah, just a bit of dirt. There's a lot of dirt on these models at the moment. I wonder where they've been storing them, making them. Looks mean, doesn't it, like that? And the other side view. The forward view. The deflector there, and the arse end view with the pixelated back nacelles. No, nacelles. Nacelles, because they're at the arse, so they're nacelles. Yeah, won't quite, won't quite focus in that bit. There we go. Ow. I forgot the music now. That's quite a good shot, actually. Anyway, let's give it don't sue me for copyright for singing the music so accurately. God, I think these filters are going to pick up on that because they won't be able to tell the difference, and they'll think I've actually copied the music. Oh, I'm in the poo for that one. Oh well. And we put it on a stand. There we go. Sits actually rather securely, so there we go. Get a proper, oh, there we go. Get a proper view of it later once we've done the other vessel, which is episode number 49. Of course, it's the ECS Fortunate, whatever that is. I've never heard of it. It's a Y-class type. Oh, I know now. Yeah, Y-class. Launched 22nd century. Length 270 meters. Maximum speed warp 1.8. What is this bugger? I do not know. Okay, ECS Fortunate, designing the ship, space exploration in the 22nd century, so it's an early vessel, on screen. Y-class freighter, operated by Earth Cargo Services, service, in service 22nd century, length 270 meters, weaponry phase cannons, crew 23, Captain Keen. Was he keen or was he lazy? We do not know. Maybe he was keen because he was a captain, therefore he has to be keen to be a captain. Or am I just talking bollocks? Yes. Anywho, the ECS Fortunate was a freighter designed to haul cargo along trade routes that could take years to complete. The ECS Fortunate was the first space-going equivalent of a freight train, in that a number of large modules could be attached to its central framework and hauled to various outposts along the trade route. Its trade route. So, yes, very good. It's adaptable. Matthew Ryan took command of the Fortunate after Captain Keen was injured while defending his ship from Nausicaan pirates. Ryan had previously lost members of his own family on board another freighter, and his grief made him determined to exact revenge, even though the Fortunate was ill-equipped to take on Nausicaan ships. Yeah, it's... when it comes to fighting, something like this is basically what they technically call in the industry a piece of shit. There we go. Okay. Right, let's go. Touch on the Voyager there. Just off screen. The warp nacelles on the Fortunate were situated inboard of the cargo containers towards the rear of the ship. There they are, hiding away. They were capable of powering the ship to a maximum speed of warp 1.8. When the cargo holds were fully laden, all this speed, it could take years for the Fortunate to reach the furthest destination on some of its trade routes. So you got a warp bubble here. It must come out the side. This is going to be affected by the warp bubble. Yes. Or am I just thinking too logically? Data feed. Before Ensign Mayweather became helmsman of Enterprise NX-01, he lived and worked on board a freighter operated by his family called the ECS Horizon. In fact, Mayweather had been born on the freighter during a cargo run halfway between a colony on Vega and the planet Dralax. Sounds like something you get for constipation. Dralax. Anyway. Stubborn independence. Despite Matthew Ryan's experiences being coloured by the tragic loss of his parents, his attitude was typical of many boomers. Okay, I'll let you read that yourself. Right, magnetic grappler, cargo module, crew module, main bridge, cargo module, and sensor array. Family pet. Read that yourself. Ha ha ha. Okay, designing the ECS Fortunate. Now that shot looks like something out of Buck Rogers. Or Battlestar Galactica. Yes. More early designs. Not a ship you can have too much fun with, I imagine, designing, because it's utilitarian is probably the word. Space exploration in the 22nd century. I noticed doing more of this now. Different subjects in the magazines, which is a good thing. In the early 22nd century, freighters such as the ECS Fortunate were amongst Earth's earliest pioneering spaceships, but it was the invention of the Warp 5 engine that allowed humans to really explore the galaxy. There's, what's his face? Yeah, Zephyr Cochrane from the film First Contact. See, I do know some things. There she is. Deltans were one of the few alien species encountered before the advent of the Warp 5 engine. One Deltran, Lieutenant Lear, later served aboard the refit U.S.S Enterprise NCC 1701 in the 2270s. For the next ship. Now, do I show you that one again? Oh, go on then. Let's have something to look forward to. Let's do it different this time. Okay, first appearance, Fortunate Son. TV appearance, Star Trek Enterprise, designed by John Eves. Right, okie dokie. And in the next one, U.S.S NCC 1701, one of Starfleet's most celebrated ships, thanks to the exploits of Captain Kirk and his crew. Oh, right, it's the earlier version. I see my silly. Okie dokie, so it looks like getting that next time. Which will look pretty much similar to other vessels. Wonderful. Okay, and there's another, looks like a cross between a beetle and a turd this time. But let's go, let's have a look at this little bugger. Where are you, little bugger? There you are. Right, let's have a look at the ECS Fortunate, or Unfortunate, whatever you want to call it. Here it is, in its box. Actually looks better in real life than it does on the camera. Let's get this bugger out and judge it. Judge the skin of it. Right, the vessel itself. Its stand has just gone flying over there. Bottom of the stand. Okay, let's put this stuff in here, out of the way. It's going to go that way. Definitely going to go that way. Okay, wait me arches. Okay, let's have a look. Here we have the ECS Fortunate. Now, I'm just going to go get another model. Let me have a look. Ow! I got tight legs. Oh. Where's the little shit gone? Literally, little shit. Right, here's one we had not so long ago. And I called it Turd. I said it looks like a turd. And, yeah, wasn't really impressed. Now this one, there's along the same lines. It's a utilitarian sort of ship. But it's different. I like it because it's got all these details on. And make sure I can see properly in the camera. Better texturing. Yes, look at that. Better texturing. It got all the Aztecian and stuff on it. And more details. So this model, I actually quite like. So let's do the tour, shall we? Right, here's the top profile of the ECS Fortunate. Side profile. Let's go around the front. I think this nose is worth a closer look because there's quite a bit of detail to it. Fortunate. All the masts sticking up there. In the front. Yep. Oh, that wonky. Yeah, slightly wonky. The guns are slightly wonky there. As you can see. You don't need to start until you get right close up to it. Yep, detailing on the side there. And the pods have all this individual detailing here. Here's the side, other side, the back end. Come on, focus. It's a weird thing for it to focus on, so there we go. There's the warp nacelles on the bottom, with a lot of detailing all the way through. Really warp nacelles. It's good, good. Detailing on the back there. Yes, well, for what is a utilitarian ship, and traditionally, like my Federation ships, this is quite nice little model. Let's put it on its stand. Let's see how it does. Got to get it out of its bag. Sounds like I'm doing a big dump. Maybe I am. Right. Okay. Let's right. Put her on. Ooh. Yeah, it looks rather precarious. It isn't though. There we go. Let's change the camera angle. We'll be right back. Right, so here are our nuclear vessels. Well, not quite nuclear. That one actually sits quite level, so it looks like it's drooping down. It isn't. So there they are. Yeah, quite impressed with these two. They're quite good. Well done, Eaglemoss. Now, let's show you an up-to-date look at the fleet. Right, here we have the good guy corner, starting with the Enterprises at the top. Pardon me. And the other Federation vessels and associated good guy vessels. At the bottom we got the bit damaged on that one there. Still, get that fixed one day. And some other associated gubbins and bulk cube at the back. Let's go see the bad guys. Right, and here we have the bad guy shell starting on the distance over there with the Klingon vessel from Into Darkness, a special, and coming along. A few cups, glasses I've added there, that I've got, and that's my Enterprise plate that one of the guys at work gave to me. Very nice of him. And more stuff from the collection itself, ending with the Vengeance sitting up there in the corner, looking all menacing and saying, "You behave or else I will get you. I'll dump on your head." Yes. And that little bugger there, which is a pain to keep on its stand, it just wants to fall off continuously. So there we go, that's the latest update. I think I'm going to have to put a new shelf in beneath this one next, very soon. So, thank you very much. There's a playlist of all the previous videos from this series down below. There'll be a link up there soon as well. That's a van coming past, noisy bugger. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you've not already and want to see more nuttiness like this. Thank you all. Oh, my social media links are down below, so that's Facebook, etc. So thank you all very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.